Uh, it's what's up with it?
Straight it up, waking up in LA, you know the vibe.
Hell yeah.
So, the good life, Bitcoin. I mean, I see you on social media with Teslas, foreign, racks, credit cards, connections with celebrities, influencers. So you're in tune with the good life. So, with that being said, what is your definition of the good life and having a good life?
My definition, feel like you should feed your soul first. You know what I'm saying? You should be connected with your higher self. And then get your priorities straight. Um, I can explain more if you want me to, for sure.
You say priorities. So, in connection with the good life, do you think that having a good life makes priorities less strenuous, or do you think that you receive a good life by staying in tune with your priorities?
I think it could be both. But what you just said, the first one, I feel like it would be like less on your shoulders. Just off the fact, like, you're already living a good life, right? You just have to maintain your position.
hmm So you
Absolutely.
believe that in order to have a good life, you must stay on top of your priorities, type B, right?
Oh yeah, promoting yourself, marketing yourself, whatever you're doing, like especially if you're an entrepreneur, like us.
hmm Do you believe that you live a good life, or
Yeah, I mean I'm still learning day to day basics. You know what I'm saying? I'm still elevating, but hell yeah, for sure, definitely look at my past like damn, this is the new me.
so? To tie back in with your original statement, do you believe that you were able to acquire a good life because you stayed on top of your priorities, and has it made your priorities, like I said, less strenuous? Like, let's meditate on, let's dig into that. You
Okay.
know, priorities and having a good life. How do they correlate to you?
Mm, wait, can you say that again? My fault.
How have, basically, your priorities, how have they changed with having a good life prior to not having a good life? Or have you always had a good life?
Nah, not always. We always been in the middle, my family type shit, like especially my mom's side and my dad's side, like put together. They always been in the middle, not just wealthy. So I had to get there myself, and I'm still maintaining a lot of stuff, like priorities and shit.
So understand that having a good life is about elevation and growing and, being able to have more leisure and more freedom. What
Absolutely.
is the end goal for you in regards to having a life of leisure and a good life and things of that nature?
Mm, that's a good question. You said the end goal.
Yeah.
I mean, the end
Or
goal
your
is to
next
make.
goal, short term
Oh,
and long term.
my next goal. Um, my next goal. Kind of hard because I do have a lot of glows. I mean, not glows. A lot of goals and like that. I definitely do. But I just throw one out there. So one of them, I will be having an article coming out soon about, a female. I won't say her name, but it's definitely gonna be a female. Me and her, our article would definitely be out there on Google. So that's a goal. I mean, I've spoken to this. It's already in play. You know what I'm saying?
So
But
like
like
branding,
simple, yeah,
marketing, putting
yeah,
yourself
like
out there.
promoting. Yeah, I love promoting goals. I definitely do, 100%.
Do you believe that having publicity would help you maintain a good life, or what factors, what target does having a good life correlates with publicity and things of that nature?
I definitely think it would. You know what I'm saying? Because people will see that, and Google that, like whatever, So like people would dig in, fans and supporters and if they see that type of be like, you know what? That's cool. I want to be like Bitcoin too. So it's kind of like a inspiring thing for me too. Like I like to inspire people to do better in life. I like to give people gems. You know what I'm saying?
For sure, it sounds like your target and goal for the good life, having a good life, wanting more out of a good life. The target, the end goal sounds like inspiration, and inspiration fuels a lot of successful people.
Yes, Sirski, I definitely agree.
So, what do you believe are some obstacles towards having a good life, or some obstacles that you've experienced with your road to living a good life?
I feel like you just have to keep going because it's definitely obstacles. You have to jump over and hurdle and like that. Just off the fact like some for you, but you have to put the puzzle together. My life is like a puzzle. I put that shit together every single day. So I feel like you just have to keep on turning it up a notch and keep on going against the grain because some days you're not gonna feel like doing anything, and that's a big fact. But you will see your what is the word? Forgot the word. Fuck. Brain fart.
Goal.
No.
Because it sounds like perseverance.
No, it's not even that word. It's literally right there, bro. But I can't even say it. I forgot it.
Sounds like you're saying that in order to achieve
you will see the
life,
outcome. My fault. You will see the outcome of your progress sooner or later.
The fruits of your labor.
Right.
Understand. So what comes with perseverance? And what is your idea of perseverance and connection with living a good life? Perseverance.
Yeah, can you explain that word?
Perseverance is basically another form of persistence, not giving up, continuing to go no matter what obstacles come your way. How have you developed perseverance?
Every day I build new connections. Every day I build new resources to make money. To make money with other people. You know, people that's up there top. You know, relevant and shit in the industry. They do not care to put you on. They do not care to put you in the spotlight. They do not care to make money with you. So every day, this is like every day with me. I just build my connections. I just feel like you have to just stay on it if you really want it like that.
Consistency and perseverance. So, what does this mean for your relationships? Leading a good life, how have your relationships changed? In what ways have they changed?
That's a good question. That's a good question, Glow. So how do my relationships change? We'll just start with that. It definitely changed a lot with a lot of people. The same people I used to kick it with, shit like that, I don't kick it with, including females, including males too. Like they're just not on my level no more. You know, I definitely outgrew a lot of people. So it definitely can change your lifestyle up with the people you attract and be around in your circle, crowd, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, that's really what I can say about relationships. And then the new bonds that I made and shit, that's like the ones for me.
So, connections. Do you believe that forming these connections will help elevate you in regards to living a good life? Because we all know that having a good life, you're not stuck in one place. It's about elevating and continuing to elevating. That's what I'm picking up from what you're saying.
Yes, sir.
So, has your perception of relationships grown? And if so, in what ways?
Definitely. So relationships that I got now with a lot of females because males, I mean, yeah, it's only certain people, you know what I'm saying? Certain people like you, I'm locked in with, but I don't really mess with dudes like that. It's really a female business thing with me because I like to manage females and stuff like that. I'm a CEO basically.
You're not a CEO. You're a liar. You don't manage no talking about.
Welcome to Clubhouse. Bitcoin, I'm gonna edit all of this.
Bet.
So that's a perfect example of relationships. I know that
Oh yeah, I
you
want to
can see
speak
a lot
on
of
that too.
backlash of relationships.
Yeah, I want to speak on that too, Glow. Whenever you're ready to hear about that. Also, since like we're in an interview and shit like that.
And everything. So, how does having a good life relate to career decisions and other creative avenues and financial avenues and things of that nature? How does it relate? How does a good life relate to your career decisions, basically?
It relates to a good life a lot. Just off the fact, decisions you have to make, it has to make sense. Like everything you do has to make sense. You have to think that shit out. Just don't go with the flow all the time. I mean, you can, but like I said at the beginning, you have to maintain that stuff. Like if you don't maintain your position, you can fall off easily. Your resources can just fall off with that career you got going on. Like you just have to stay on it. Like just stay on it. Stay focused. Don't ever give up because anything is possible. Literally.
Well, that was game right there. That was a real raw, organic answer. So, what are some, we spoke about fruits of labor and things of that nature. What are some positive things that have been created through having a good life for you?
A lot of positive things. I'm just gonna go for this one. I mean, the resources that I have now is shocking. Like back in the day, I had to fake it till till I made it. So I know you heard that saying before, fake it till you make it.
Definitely.
You know, I know you know a lot of people in the industry too, Glow, that faked it till they made it, you know? So the resources that I build up now, it's just fantastic. Like, it's crazy. I definitely know a lot of celebrities now. And, yeah, we got a lot of work coming up soon. Y'all got to stay tuned.
I can
That's all I
understand
gotta
that
say.
because it's definitely about who you know,
Right.
the connections that you create. I mean, everyone is you pushed out. In order to have a good life, you have to have these connections. You have to be able to communicate with people. You have to be able to be a personable, well-rounded, well-cultivated person. You know, living a good life isn't something that's solo. It isn't something that's introverted. You know what I mean? So I can definitely understand how, you know, your end goal for leading a good life would be inspiration, because in order to inspire, there has to be another person, another human being that you inspire, someone else that you touch. So that's a very deep way of creating a goal in regards to living the type of lifestyle that you live. That's an amazing answer. I definitely support you as a brand, as a public figure. I think that you are a wonderful candidate for this interview.
Appreciate it so
because
much.
we all live a good life. We all want to live a good life. You know what I mean? And perfect answer. I now have a deeper understanding of you as a public figure, as a brand, and everything. And I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you so much. You
Future
too.
endeavors. This was an amazing interview, the LA Moment.
Yes, sir.
For Bitcoin, interview by Anthony.
We lit. So yeah, I got a question too, Glow. Like, would you ever do a podcast in the future?
Definitely. I definitely have multiple branches of creative outlets in the near future. You know, things in the workings that haven't reached social media and the public yet. So definitely Bitcoin.
Okay. Definitely looking forward. Definitely am. Because I know a lot of people would like to get an interview with Glow. Of course. Come on now.
That part. So I'm going to conclude this interview. Interview 1, we just made history.
Yes, sir.